The most egregious are the Redskins, hands down. Warriors, Braves, Indians.
The totems, the king salmons.
The Chiefs, the Seminoles.
Savages, Redskins. That would hurt to say a little bit.
And it's not just in professional sports. Images like this are all around our society, even in public schools. And for many Native Americans, that's devastating.
Haumu, mi nania Ivy Pete, nu kuyui tukadu. I am Ivy Pete. I am a Pyramid Lake Paiute.
Ivy Pete is a senior at North Central High School in Spokane, where for decades the school mascot was the Indians. Every day while heading to class, she faced this glass case. Inside, a gift from alumni, a life-size figure representing the school's mascot.
To me, it looked like animals in a zoo. We've heard that a lot.
Ivy says it may seem harmless to other students, but to her, it felt like the school was turning her culture into a mockery.
To see those mannequins in the case that were supposed to represent me, people were telling me I should feel honored by that. I don't feel honored. Why do I have to feel honored by something that doesn't represent me?
Ivy is not alone. Experts have shown, especially for young Native Americans, these images can be damaging to the perception of who they are. Years of research have shown the use of such mascots isn't only insulting, it can bring about cultural trauma.
I am Stephanie Freiberg. I'm a member of the Tulalip tribes, and I'm a professor at the University of Michigan.
Dr. Stephanie Freiberg has researched the profound impact of mascots on Native youth.
Exposing them to Native mascots, it decreased self-esteem, their sense of what their community could achieve, their academic achievement goals.
For Ivy, the mascot did affect her sense of self.
I felt ashamed. I felt like an imposter in my own skin, knowing my own identity, knowing my history, knowing my family.
It's a very romanticized, noble, savage, warrior princess type representation that doesn't really account for our everyday experiences today.
Ivy protested the Indians' mascot by creating this Letterman's jacket featuring a marmot, not a native headdress. She got involved in bringing young voices to the state legislature.
Good morning. I am a junior in high school from Spokane.
Here she is testifying before a virtual House committee hearing.
Today I speak on behalf of the Legislative Youth Advisory Council in support of House Bill 1356.
That's the bill that prohibits the inappropriate use of Native American names, symbols, or images as public school mascots, logos, or team names.
Started talking to policymakers, stakeholder groups, and really threw my full force into this bill.
I am Slinket and Aleut, and I am the only Native American to serve in the entire state legislature.
State Representative Deborah Lekanoff, who represents Whatcom, Skagit, and San Juan counties, is one of the bill's sponsors.
I really believe that we have an opportunity here to re-identify who we are as humans. We're not a character, and we're not a cartoon.
This spring, Governor Jay Inslee signed the bill into law.
This entire mascot debate has been solely and entirely fueled by the fire of our ancestors, by those who came before us, and so I stand on their shoulders.
My name is Willie Frank III. My Indian name is Kolashkid.
Willie Frank is chairman of the Nisqually Indian tribe. He's working with schools in Thurston County to help them remove offensive mascots.
We have a picture of our beautiful Mount Rainier.
Willie took us to the Wahilut Indian School near Olympia to show us how schools can feature Native symbols accurately and respectfully.
It's done the right way.
The school includes a mural telling the story of the Nisqually River.
And in our language, Tequotma is what my grandfather called our mountain. I think it was to make sure that we teach our kids who they are. And when you walk into this school, you feel there's something here that this isn't a joke, this isn't a cartoon.
Today, Ivy can walk through her school a little more comfortably. The glass case is gone. This headdress gone too. And the North Central High Indians are now the Wolf Pack.
We're the Wolf Pack now, which is exciting. We're making all these changes. I get to compete in track this year with a new uniform that no longer feels like a denigration to my culture, which is so cool.
Not all schools have made progress like Ivy's. The deadline to do so is fast approaching on December 31st. Schools that don't comply could lose state funding and the important opportunity to create a new path for Native American students.
Just like House Bill 1356 is not an end-all be-all, it's an invitation to conversation, an invitation to reparative justice.
They have to be strong on knowing who they are, know that they matter, or else we're going to continue down this road of historical trauma, and we as the First Americans can no longer take that on. We have to grow in a better way.